Welcome to Thinking is Contagious. Going to have a real quick session here today and wanted to read you a couple of quotes and tell me who you think said this. Unlike the African American community, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly diverse attitudes about different things. Guess who said that? That was, let me see, that was some kind of Ku Klux Klan guy, or that was that some white supremacist? No, it was Joe Biden. Joe Biden said that just this week. He said that. So that's one of the another quote that we can attribute to him, along with his "If you ain't voting for him, you ain't black." I guess we can attribute that one to him. Let me go to another one. Sarah Eisen, CNBC, The Closing Bell today. Guess what? How about this one? She's interviewing the Clorox CEO, the retiring CEO, and they named the predecessor, and I'm sure very worthy predecessor, and it happens to be a female. And guess what? Sarah Eisen's closing comment is, as they're saying goodbye to the outgoing CEO, they're closing the interview. Good to see a woman take over. Could I say good to see a man take over? How would that be looked at if I said that on TV? Good to see a man take over. I think you might get fired, probably. Now let's go to another. This one was one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. I don't know if you're seeing Shark Week. It's like Shark Month now, and they had Mike Tyson on, and it was Mike Tyson gonna battle sharks to see who was stronger. Mike Tyson comes in, and they show a couple of scenes, and he's doesn't have a shirt on, and he's got a giant tattoo on his left side of Che Guevara. You think that I could go out with a giant tattoo of a Klan member on my side? Do you think I could go out with a giant tattoo of Adolf Hitler on my side? Huh? Do you think Mike Tyson knows who Che Guevara is? Do you think that is like even feasible, that he could probably know who he is? Che Guevara said, let me give you a couple of quotes, that he killed people without regard to guilt or innocence, that he put gay people into labor camps. Okay, look this up. This is not some kind of a conservative hearsay. Look it up. Okay, he opposed the free press. Okay, he said this about blacks living in Caracas, Venezuela. The African race, having maintained their racial purity thanks to their affinity for not bathing. That's right, not bathing. That's how they kept their racial purity. This is Che Guevara that Mike Tyson has tattooed on his left side. This is the Che Guevara that JC wears t-shirts for. This is the Che Guevara that many of your liberal celebrities wear his t-shirt. By the way, which I guarantee you they don't know, Che Guevara and Fidel Castro overthrew dictator Batista. Guess what Batista was? A mulatto running Cuba, in charge of Cuba. A mulatto. I wonder if they knew that. I wonder if they knew who was the president or dictator, because Castro was not a president of anything. He was a dictator too. I wonder if they knew that. Let me give you one last quote to ponder of Che Guevara. The black is indolent and a dreamer, spending his or her meager wages. He just said his. I threw in the her to try to be politically correct. Spending his meager wages on frivolity and drink, while the European has a tradition of work and saving. This is who the liberal community is holding up as a revolutionary. Watch the Shark Week and tell me how anyone could get away with having, you can't have a Confederate flag in this country. okay? But you can have Che Guevara, a mass murderer, a racist, a homophobe, okay, by his own words, a man who said, I kill people regardless of innocence or guilt. It's not relevant to my action. And this is who is being used as a role model. This is who's being brought forth. And history books are erasing Christopher Columbus, but Mike Tyson, Jay-Z, musicians, artists wear t-shirts, get tattoos, and praise Che Guevara. Let me tell you something. This country needs to address this. We need to stand up to this, because if you want equity and equitable treatment in this country, equitable treatment starts by applying it to everyone. Okay? Please, need subscribers. Need you to hit that subscribe button. Need you to send this to friends. Need this to send this to family. I would love to hear the opposing point of view. It's not closed. I am not going to insult. I am not going to demean. I am not going to be liberal about it. If you have something to say, I'd love to hear it. And I'd love to think about it, and I'd love to ponder it. Because remember, thinking is contagious.